There is an indescribable type of excitement on match day. A type of excitement that no preparation or practice could possibly prepare you for. Making my way through the venue, I felt small. You pass by so many people, you pass by so many stations, so many matches, and all you can think about is one thing: winning. Everyone around you is trying to compete, and you have to find your personal strength in that moment to come out on top. I have never felt my hands shake so much. I haven't felt my body jitter like that. I put in so much preparation, so much practice, and this is something that is fun for me, and now I'm putting myself to the test. The first matchup was very difficult. Poetically, it was a Slayer player, a matchup that I could despise with all of my being. But I had to set that aside and I had to focus up. I knew my opponent was experienced as I had done my research, and the way he plugged in this keyboard that he stripped of every single key except the essential ones to essentially create a leverless. I knew he meant business. He had this stone cold expression, this very measured, this very methodical expression on his face that he knew exactly what he was doing. And I struggled. I was outclassed, I was outmatched. He was on a completely different level. However, I stayed focused. I kept my composure, at least I tried to keep my composure as best I could, and I went down 0-3. Not the start that I wanted to in my debut, but that's what it is.
That was fun though, that was fun. Look, down but not out, down but not out. Yeah, for sure.
Thankfully, it's a double elim tournament, which means there's another match, which means there's another opportunity. Down, but never out. Blessed to be surrounded by my friends who supported me every step of the way, and I'm glad to have them there because their energy definitely kept me afloat and kept me going, and I was able to reset and focus on my next match. A lot of the nerves at this point had calmed down, and I'd recentered myself, and away we went for game 2. Thankfully, this was a matchup that I knew. This is a matchup that I had practiced. This is a matchup that I went 0-30 in friendlies against at Combo Breaker, and this is a matchup that I trained against with one of my training partners. I have never been so fucking prepared for competition in my life. By the time I won game 1, I was flow stating so hard there was barely even a reaction. I was so focused because job's not finished. We may have gotten 1 game, but I need to get 2 more. And we absolutely annihilated game 2 and 3.
The run begins!
Losers bracket, let's go! Losers run! First win on land, first win, first event. GG's, Michael.
And when I won the match, I was so relieved. I was so excited. There was an overwhelming amount of emotion, right? Like joy, relief, sadness that it's over, all happening at the same time. It was a truly beautiful moment, and my friends behind me were cheering for me. Like, I didn't even stand up and pop off. I was trying to just contemplate what I was feeling and trying to process everything that was going on. GG's to Gooba, Michael, and Orange Peel. My third match that I lost, but that was a terrific loss. Honestly, it was super fun. I was definitely outclassed, but I felt like I could win it, maybe. Playing at EVO, playing live like that, I had such an incredible time doing that, and I am so excited to do it again. So in terms of what's next, well, honestly, really looking forward to 2XKO Alpha Lab. Like, that's everything that's been on my mind. That's why this video is 2 weeks late, because I've been, working, trying to get all that 2XKO social content out, trying to get people hyped up to, try our game, to see what it's all about, and to just let 2XKO out into the world for the first time, right? So I'm gonna be playing a lot of games. I'm excited to see what the freak happens, right? Maybe people hate it, maybe people love it. Hopefully people love it. I hope people love it. But just so you know, if you go on Twitter and you get really angry at 2XKO, just know that this is the guy you're yelling at. Me and my coworker Alexandra. She's really nice. Please don't be mean. Please, we're trying our best. In terms of the fighter, this is just the beginning. This is just the first chapter, the first arc, and I appreciate you, joining me on this journey. So it has been so much fun making these videos, and I think the coolest part is that when I was at EVO, when I was in line at the bagel shop across the street getting my breakfast, I'm standing behind the one and only Diaphone, right? This is the guy that I watch to learn how to play fighting games. Like, this is one of the first people I've ever, you know, watched coming into this space. Big fan. So I'm just standing behind him in my 2XKO t-shirt trying to be, you know, super professional. And he turns around and he goes, hey, you're the guy who makes like the super high production level, you know, videos, right? Like, cool stuff. And I was like, bro, you've seen my videos? Dude, I've seen your videos. Like, you're the cool guy here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a really cool moment being able to talk and meet with him, and like so much respect. Seeing people enjoy the things I make in real life has been really awesome. Seeing people enjoy the things I make digitally too. Like, every time you like the video, every time you subscribe and, you know, watch all my content, thanks. It's nice to feel like I have an impact, right? Like, I'm not here to do it for the clout. Like, I've done React to the K, I've done my personal TikTok, I've kind of been there and done that with the social media game, right? I'm just trying to make some stuff that I think is cool, fun to make, and can actually, you know, invite people into the fighting game space to create something that maybe people can look back on nostalgically, to really feel that passion of the fighting game space that I'm feeling. You know, that's been the thing that I've heard the most is like, man, it's like, I remember when that happened to me, or when, hey, whoa, I remember when I felt that way. It's such a cool feeling, right? Like, I miss that, right? And so it's like being able to connect with people through these videos has been awesome. So I'm gonna keep at it. It's gonna be a good time. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.